So I'm here at Parazero, and I'm here actually with Oren Aviram, and that is the Vice President of Sales at Parazero. And I'm here because, I mean, regardless the safety that we have, sometimes we crash. I'll let Oren talk me through about these innovations, okay?
So our vision, and we exist already for 4 years, is to enable people to operate safely and then have safer operation, get more permits from the regulator to broaden their business. The way we do it is we add a system on top of the drone, so no matter what redundancy you already have on the drone, if everything goes bad, you have an additional safety layer which is completely separate. Independent power, independent sensors. We identify if the drone is falling or breach of flight envelope. Any of these cases, we would start a recovery sequence.
One question that someone could have is, would this extra safety layer actually be a harness, like a safety threat it's in itself? Like, what prevents the parachute to pop out by itself, or going in the props or whatever? What are the safety that you are taking in place?
Okay, that's a great question. So we come from aerospace. That's our general experience, and we're bringing aerospace grade of technology and quality assurance into the drone world. The system is built to have its independent sensors. There are a lot of reliability tests being performed, and we have reliability reports to support our system. System will not deploy if it's not supposed to deploy, and will deploy only when needed. And when needed, it'll be there for you. How it will do it? We have accelerometers, IMU, barometric unit. Everything is independent power. It'll identify the free fall. In that case, it'll start the recovery. Recovery will include stopping the props, so nobody gets cut, and the parachute doesn't go into the props. So that's part of ensuring that the entire system performs as it's supposed to. And then shooting out a parachute, which is effective at very low altitude, so you could even shoot it inside of here, and turning on a buzzer. So you can see on the big system.
Yeah, saying, hey, I'm falling. Now this guy here, this is the big one. So in this big one, you actually stop the motor. So you are sort of in between the power supply and the motor.
So in the Matrice series, we stop the electrical power to the props, and that's how we stop the props. In the smaller units, and I'll bring a smaller unit into our, we can see a smaller unit. In the smaller units, it's actually a mechanical stop. So the rotors are spinning here. Once our electronics, which is in here, identifies it's an emergency, this thing will turn. It collects the prop in a soft manner, so it stops all the props and only then shoots out the parachute. So here it's a soft mechanical stop.
Yeah, easy and passive and actually working.
Yes, working. We demonstrated this to police in New York.
Nice.
We're demonstrating and passing information to the FAA, hoping that soon they will allow people to fly above people based on our system and its reliability.
How do you see a drone autonomy taking off in the next years?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Our perspective is autonomy is what will enable the scalability of the market. So the more autonomous things are, you can have more drones flying. Same for the autonomy and the safety. The reason that we don't need a user to manually activate the system, but everything is autonomous, is you might be flying BVLOS or above people, and you don't want, when you have a malfunction, emergency, to have a person with the human reaction time to identify and to activate. The system does everything in less than a second. Complete process.
I see a lot of DJIs here. I don't see any PixOC. Do you guys use it for your testing?
So actually, we do not integrate.
Do you support it?
We do not integrate with the DJI Autopilot. We're completely external. You can see here on the Phantom or on the Mavic, we're completely external. We do not integrate with the Autopilot. We've been working on DJI platforms because it's the most common one on the market. We didn't have enough demand for another model. We decide tomorrow that there is a drone model that's selling enough, or there's enough need to design a system for, we'll design a system. It'll be completely external regardless what autopilot it's using. Here's the one for Mavic. The one for Mavic 2 will be released soon too. So
that's perfect. Okay, thank you very much guys, and I'll see you into the next booth.